who are probably approaching final here. So do you want to be marketable? Buy an IQ subscription. Increase your IQ so that Nabolo Young all up there service you can present a report from IQ to say this is my IQ. Everyone has been using this one. So I just use the IQ Joe. By that time, how do you will bring us your IQ Joe score? Okay? In space. Viable product. Okay? Then the project they're all nice.
Is that part of the still proposal thing?
Product, yeah. Love the product. Absolutely, business planning. Hang on. One business model comes in. You are just going to bring to light on how do you plan to make money? Don't say that woman. Really, sir. Do you moon video on Friday? Game and play. These are the activities you are going to do. These are business model planning. Okay? Just how do the business model, you are not necessarily saying I'll have a cost. Okay? The business model canvas in an element of saying it look at hanya because in the projections so that we're going to go in the first month because it's a right and but at the end of 2 years it will not again. So if I have a business model canvas minimum viable product. Think about running the smallest product of your idea. The smallest you can have. Smallest one you can have, okay? So while you are doing your business model projections, your business model canvas, think about so in a but when you are doing your projections, you are already saying start small. Like I said, niche, start small again and then scale bigger. Minimum viable product, what are the smallest business requirements to meet? Smallest ones. Okay? Smallest. I just need a system that can read input from a camera and calculate radius over 24 hours and log that somewhere. It doesn't have an hour for how long? That's it. You're just checking whether the lights are on or off. And then based on that, you can calculate the usage using AI and then start projecting usage. Okay, coming up with the cell or even tracking the price. Minimum viable product, the smallest business requirements to use. The smallest technical build. How do you have to but I have that's a Ganya motor was to shoot. Ganya Kushida, the sofa is your father, okay, I didn't face the Hana because all I need is to get from 8, getting from 28 to 28. But still intelligently attractive. Okay? So what is the minimum viable product? Okay? Let's see what is Uber. Uber is a big app. If you have used it. Anyone has used Uber? In Cape Town or Bloemfontein or anywhere. It's all Uber. How Uber come on now? Uber X. but different types of Uber, the cost is always different. So when I'm in Cape Town, I always choose the executive, of course. Because most of the time you are there, we study campaign, we look connecting, whatever, and you might as well just yeah, enjoy it. You just company now. The only thing going to eat, okay? Right. So a minimum viable product would be product Uber, but globally only 2 types of cars, okay? Global 4+1, global moonlight types. I get 4+1 is your standard. I get offer. And then moonlight is going to be your executive. Okay? However, we talked about scaling, and when I scale, I'm going to get stats, JMPT. As I get some middle somewhere, it's about 4 types. Okay? It's about 4 it's about moonlight, but I want to introduce and return to my India. The scooter. It's about scooter. I want to introduce something smaller, and then also introduce something bigger. Maybe I don't know. Some kind of executive, like the limousine will be somewhere. I guess. I get more than the 250 million, my level carry what if it's carried fully true. You have already, but you can still hear, okay, you don't introduce the Golf 6. Because I managed to educate Golf 6 to 10. But you want one is Golf 6. Really care about it in me. But the advance, some of us is the Corolla, most Corolla. Okay? But the one how today now, okay? Then, okay, sometimes you don't know what focus but how SUV. Okay? As time goes on, she has all the things that they're not going to do. But I want to start here. You look at Apple, my AI is going to start first by just it's going to take a light. Later on, you don't have to detect a lot of machine a light. Go again. Now, guess what? It is the infrared. Go again. How do you be my infrared? It doesn't put a heat signature. It's not a machine about it. That's a heat signature again. That's how do you know how much you know she's out, she's out. An infrared light detector. You can modify your camera to detect heat signatures. Again. Yes. So now you can now pinpoint exactly which computer is on, which screen is on by using an infrared enabled camera. So now you can now have a light. Then later on infrared to detect all signatures. This one will still do the job to a certain extent, but of making it with the AI agent, it will still do the job. But this one will have more accurate information data, which you will clean using your AI agent, but it will be more clean. So the minimum viable product is the product that you are going to start with. Okay? So if we have a minimum viable product, we are expecting you to tell us how are you going to improve it as we go up. Scaling. Oh, roadmap. In general, I won't make millions, but it will start. What I open a Facebook page, start talking about your product. Everyone about us and say this again. But Kalila, everyone now I see some Kapalo. But by gentlemen, But we can also part of setting up. But I'm promoting my nation so always pay. Bitcoin is our see again. You got a Bitcoin on it. It is 200 in it. Can't buy it, got 200. I get see. So let me say another innovation. So it's because Bitcoin started small. But minimum viable product. They added more servers. And then mining. It's very hard to get the Bitcoin now. That's why there are more coins. More coins. Then, right? So, minimum viable product, how you plan to scale up your product. Okay? Roadmap is a you don't gonna bring an minimum viable. Minimum viable product, you don't gonna bring an feature list. You don't talk about change infrastructure, like give you more servers, more infrastructure, bigger servers. Okay? Don't just the what you get the address, Google Maps. These features are going to go like that. Most of you will do the minimum viable product. They represent the minimum viable product money. But they are going to ask you, what is your scaling plan? This question will come and it will come. Scaling plan. Scaling plan. Right? You see it. You propose a little. So, minimum viable product money. How should I get into the technical details of this? We are just explaining this product and the business around it.
So, so copywriter like again how I'm sure boy. Proposal, anybody can have this idea. A lot of people have had this idea. They have written proposals. I think like to safeguard the idea to a proposal. The investors shut you out, but proceed with the. It will most likely happen. It has happened with me many times. It will most likely happen. What? Oh, my idea. So proposal. Somehow, that's like picking your party proposal protect the idea. No, an idea is a free thing. That's why I always give people ideas. It's a free thing. It's like into a raft. It's a raft. Move. Everybody can go to the dam and you don't pay for that. That's what I like they don't pay. How no must pay anyway. Because there is any mineral, including diamond. Montana and HACKATHON diamond. You don't have to pay anything. Ideas are like that, okay? Ideas is just a resource. Anyone can pick it up. Idea Leon. I can have the same idea. How get up present the investor? You got a year no, we had that idea one time. You don't present years into the year. Okay? I don't see as I mean. Hit it. You need to have this. So this game be playing. You need to have a smoking gun.